Google is one of two things. It is ever more commercial. So here's typical, here's a search for apprentice course for a web designer. That's a pretty long screen. I think most of your laptops will probably come to about there, probably, or about there. But you can see that most of that is adverts. So they're ever more commercial. Since they brought back the main man to be the chief exec, they were doing lots and lots of lovely projects about 5 years ago, but they weren't quite on top of the search thing, you could argue. When he came back, they put a lot of resource between getting rid of search spammers, making the algorithm a lot more relevant, and also pushing AdWords more and more. So AdWords, now you get ratings in there, you get site links in there, you get these are called call outs. So the ads themselves are bigger, they're taking up more space. What you would call non-paid SEO, I hate that term, is disappearing off down the page. So they're getting more and more commercial. When I say local, so here's one of my favourite searches, topsoil. Everyone searches topsoil, I'm sure. This is both commercial and local as well. So commercial, text ads here and here. Paid shopping ads here, so that's all the commercial stuff, and then the local stuff over here, so they're doing these search results. More and more markets Google is defining as, well, this is a local search, so we're not going to deliver you the best, what we used to think was the best website in the UK for this. We're delivering you the best website for your location. They put some research out, or one of their statements was that around 80% of searches result in an action within 20 miles of where the user is. And when you consider how much people spend on Amazon and eBay, that isn't really local. But so there's a lot of stuff going on locally. So that's why they're trying to do a lot more with local search.
Because that's automatic now, isn't it? Because you used to say where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
And you don't anymore.
You don't need to know. It works out where your location is, usually by your IP. Your IP is relatively accurate. And so that's what they're trying to do. So I did this. I'm just, we're just, where are we? We're here. So it's trying to give me local results. There's no, what you would term SEO result appearing really on the page there. It's all mostly paid, and some of this is local stuff. I think this is going to go paid as well soon, because they spent a lot of money on it, and it's a lot easier to do, and it's a lot better. And usually that means...
generated from? Does that come from Google?
It comes from my business. I'll talk about that in a second, where that's coming from.
I always wonder where they come from.
Yeah, so very commercial, and I think this will go paid probably within about 6 months. I wouldn't be surprised, because now it's a lot better, in which case your search page, when you search, will all be commercial, and it'll be low commercial, but that's what's going on. Very difficult if you're trying to do exactly the same search. So they have to put in, either they put in the Hinckley, or right down at the bottom of the browser, there's, we say your location is this, set your location. So you can fake it, but it's right down at the very bottom of the search page.
If you were doing the search and your browser was logged into your Google Plus account or your general Gmail account, that will then know where you are, because you would have told it on your Google My Business page that you are in Milton Keynes. So it will do it based on the understanding of where you are.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what they're up to at the moment.